Hey guys, Christina with Forever Bored Soapery here. Today I'm working on some bath bombs for some gifts for some of my students, and I'm just playing with everything a little bit here today. I'm just trying a new recipe as well. I'm having I've been having some difficulties with my bath bombs being a little bit dusty. I think it was the citric acid was my problem. I had been given some citric acid that was coarse grind, which it didn't really click for me on. And I think that was my problem, is that the coarser grind wasn't sticking the way it needed to. So what I did is I just ran it through my Ninja Bullet there and made it a fine grind. And so far, everything's feeling good, looking good. We'll just have to wait and see how it plays out at the end of the day. Um, I've been really using a lot of bath bombs lately. Must be the season, right? Starts to cool off outside, start to get a little bit of colds and flus and things like that. And I tend to use them a little bit more. And I have quite a wide variety of bath bombs that I like. Sometimes I like to have my bath bombs with all the Epsom salts and sea salts and just all the good salts in there to help soothe those sore muscles. And I might do like a eucalyptus or a mint or lavender, maybe some rosemary, all the good stuff. And then other times I just want to have a fun bath. I want to see my bath bomb fizzing and twirling and being all crazy like in the tub. And I want to have some wonderful scents like my favorite pomegranate marshmallow or um, maybe the blackberry and sugared violets, that sort of thing. The one I'm making today, I called it Spa Day, and it is a beautiful fragrance for just that kind of calming, relaxing feel to it, but very fragrant. I'm not sure how else to explain that. I really enjoy the scent on that one. Um, yeah, but I've been noticing I've been using a ton of bath bombs lately, and just varying reasons why I'm using them. Some may have a little bit more oil in them to give me a little bit more softer, smoother skin. Just lots and lots of options there. So I've been playing around and we'll see which recipes I end up landing on. I think what's going to end up happening is I'm just going to have multiple recipes. I think I'm just not going to be that person who has one solid recipe I use all the time. Um, or maybe I'll have like a base recipe and then other ones that kind of get tweaked throughout the year. Hey guys, I had a customer sneak in there. So I popped away for a second and I don't know what I was rambling about. I think I was just rambling about how much I love bath bombs. So yeah, they are my favorite thing right now. I'm enjoying them. I love my baths in the winter months. And I pretty much have a bath bomb or a bath salt in every bath that I have. Um, I love them. I love the different fragrances and scents and feels and all the good stuff. I had super sore back there last week, and I made myself these bath salts with some rosemary and tea tree and lavender and peppermint all in there. Um, it was fantastic. I'm going to say the bath salts cured me. They probably didn't. I'd gone for a massage prior to that, but I felt much better the next day. So they were definitely part of my healing plan, I guess, for my sore muscles. And whether or not they did the job, I felt better after doing it. So I love that. And you guys all seem to love bath bombs too. I've tried everything with my bath bombs, as I said, different recipes and styles, and sometimes I add botanicals in there or I don't know, random stuff, and everybody just seems to love the variety. I'm hoping to do some rainbow ones. trying to figure out the logistics for me because I don't work super fast and I worry about my bath bomb mixture getting dry too quickly. But for the new year, I'm going to try and do some rainbow ones. Um, I've got an idea for a bit of a rainbow collection for next year. So I'm going to be working on that. And what else do I have going on with bath bombs? I'd like to do something with some embeds in them, like some little toys or things like that. I'm just having some troubles with the whole trademarking laws and things like that, right? There's so many that you just can't use, um, which is fine, but I'm trying to find cutesy things that you can use. So if you know of anywhere that has some fun little toys or things like that that aren't, trademark licensed to the nines and are not going to mind me putting them in my bath bombs, please do let me know. I've definitely found a couple on Amazon, but I'm not in love with them. They'll do, but I don't love them. So if you have ones that you love that you think I might benefit from, please do let me know, and we'll see if it works out in my favor. Other than that, we are just cruising along here, really, in the shop and getting ready for Christmas, and everything is just doing really, really well. I can't complain at all. I haven't double checked, but I'm pretty sure I've met my sales targets for the year, even with it being such a tough year. I think I hit them. I don't think I exceeded. I don't think I went wild and crazy, um, but I'm pretty sure that I have hit them, and I think that's a really good job with all the changes that came about this year, with the economy and people losing jobs and not having money and all the things. I think I'm very proud of how this year played out. I've got myself a really good base of customers who love my products. Um, I can't be more grateful for that. That has been a huge, huge help to me. Um, and I hope to get more. I hope that next year I have more people who fall in love with my products just as much, um, as the ones that kind of came out of the woodwork this year have done. I'm shaking my little baby bath bomb at you guys there. I just decided to make a little tiny guy. I can't remember what my purpose of this was. I think I just wanted a couple of samples to hand out in the shop. So I did a couple. I didn't do that many of the little guys, but I just wanted a couple little samples to hand out. But yeah, so overall, just just a great year. Yeah, I'm so happy about it. I'm just trying to think of some other things that I love about my bath bombs. The fizzing is huge. The floating of the bath bombs too. Um, I have some recipes, as I said, like my Epsom salt ones and stuff. They may not float as well as some of my other recipes do. That's definitely a thing. Um, and I do like them to float. I like them to fizz on the top and all that good stuff. But I also love an Epsom salt bath bomb. So that's my problem. So I have to have all the bath bombs. That's just the way it is. So if you're ever purchasing bath bombs from me, always double check the ingredients list. If for some reason I've forgotten to put the ingredients list up there, don't hesitate to ask me for it and I can get it for you. Um, I'm going to try in the new year to be much, much better about that, um, so that everybody knows what they're getting and if there's been a change in the recipe, that sort of thing, that you can actually see that there. That will be a new year goal. And I have a sale on today. By the time this is posted, I guess you guys are going to miss out on it. So it doesn't really help you any. But I do have a sale on today, up until Christmas, of 50% off. But I probably will post this after Christmas, so you're going to miss out on it. How do you guys edit your videos? My goodness, on the same day. I don't have time for that. I don't know how you guys are pulling it off, doing the recording of the making of the product, then the editing and the uploading and all the things, I have to come up with a way to make that happen next year, to have that nice flow of all the things. I haven't been able to do that yet. Usually it's days or weeks later that I'm actually coming back to chat with you guys and edit and do all the things. And I'm not doing a ton of editing. You guys can see that very clearly. I know I don't do a ton of editing on my videos, and that's just because it's not really something I know how to do just yet. And I'm not sure that I'm dying to learn it. So I think that that's going to be a situation where my videos are going to remain very basic as they do now. And then as time progresses, I hope to potentially hire a staff. And when I hire my staff, I think one of my goals for that staff member is going to be editing videos. I think there's a lot of interest from the younger, say young teens, like 18, 19, even 15, 16, 17, all in that age group, that would love to do editing of videos, that would love to do social media work, that would love to do all that stuff, and then potentially having them clean my shop and things like that. There's got to be dirty jobs, both good jobs. But I'm thinking along those lines rather than hiring somebody to do help with the making and say the majority of the selling, to have them do that behind the scenes work. I've been doing a lot of research on getting marketing companies and things like that, but I've really struggled this year with that. I put a lot of effort into talking to multiple companies and so on. Some are just too expensive, and they probably are the good ones, but I just can't afford it as a small business right now. And others really aren't doing a good job either of even selling themselves in their pitches as to why I should use them, or I've tried a couple now where they're giving me what I can already do on Canva or whatever. Um, so they're not bringing me anything new with regards to what they're offering. And if that's the case, then why wouldn't I give a young person locally a job and they can do the same work um, on their own? I can't understand why you would pay for somebody to do something that you're already able to do yourself at that type of a fee. So these marketing companies charge a lot of money for what they do, and they're good at what they do, I'm sure. Um, but I can't justify the cost when when some of the work that I'm seeing coming through is, I guess, average, and in which case I can get average from somebody who wants to learn how to do it. Um, so I think that's my goal with a lot of my marketing stuff this year. I think I have a pretty good idea of some of the things that I need to do. Do I believe that a marketing company is going to be a requirement for me at some point? Absolutely. At some point in time, I will have to start putting out the money for those marketing companies. I'm just not there yet, and I don't foresee me needing it next year. Unless things change drastically. I think next year I can get through without it, and then the following year I probably am going to have to really, really start considering it. But I think for now, with my plans for growth and how I intend to grow, I just want to do it organically. I want to do it nice and slow and be able to move with my company and so on. And I think that that's going to be the right way for me to go. And no debt. That's my goal. No debt for this company. If I can hold on to that, the only debt that I can foresee me planning for in the future would potentially be a building. I think I've mentioned it before, but we have a property beside our house that we've purchased that is a commercial property that I could potentially build on and have my shop there. And that's definitely an option for the future if I expand into the point of needing more space than I have now. That's definitely something that I would look at potentially having debt on would be a building, but that's it. Nothing else. I think I would love to see this company just continue to grow slowly and steadily. And yeah, I think it will be great for me to go that route. Anyways, I'm just about done making these guys here. So I'm thinking about what else I can chat with you guys about while we're finishing up these bath bombs, as exciting as it is. Um, I got nothing. I got nothing, guys. I'm just having a great time finishing up these bath bombs. I'm probably watching a soap maker on my laptop there, so I better go double check that you guys can't hear it in the background. I might have to do some muting of that video as I'm watching it. I'm going, oops, better do that. Oh, and thank you to everybody who watches my videos and are pointing out some obviously oopses. One video I posted not too long ago was literally just my outro. The rest of the video didn't upload. I don't even know. And then I had another video where I just didn't do the voiceover, apparently, or I didn't upload the one with the voiceover. I don't know what's going on. I was having a day. Both of those videos went up on the same day and were just scheduled for later dates. So thank you for pointing that out so that I could pull them down and I'll correct it and repost them. I don't know what I was doing. Um, I definitely am finding over the Christmas holidays that posting these videos was a bit stressful for me. There just wasn't enough. My mind was on too many other things, and that showed in the posting of those two videos. So I am going to potentially try to have videos pre-done up for the Christmas season so that I don't even have to think about them, that they'll just be scheduled to go. We'll see how that plays out, but I might try to do that for next year just so that I don't have to be worrying about posting videos during the holiday season. I would love to get around to being maybe that's a goal I need to really focus on for January is being able to make videos that are posted later. So for example, most of my soaps take 4 to 6 weeks to fully be ready, maybe making the video and then not posting it for 4 to 6 weeks. That potentially could be a good idea. I know lots of you do it that way, and it's probably not a terrible idea. I just have to get on it, and then it kind of takes away the rush factor too, because you're already got videos posted so far in advance that if something comes up that day and you can't do it that day, it's not going to affect anything because you're not going to be posting it for 4 to 6 weeks anyways. That would be fine. Not that I've stuck to any major schedule, but we'll see how it goes.